Good afternoon, everybody. Big Mike back here with you once again. And today I am reviewing AAA's Noches de Campeones event from last night. Some very big events going down on last night's show. So grab yourself a drink, maybe something to munch on, and let's do this. So the only match on the pre-show, the match I actually missed, was the tournament final for the inaugural Marvel Lucha Libre Championship, in which, teaming with Marvel, AAA brought some luchadors, mixed up some luchadors and some Marvel characters. Winner first champion, Arachno, aka Spider-Man. Not gonna rate the match because I didn't watch it. Hopefully it'll be online at some point. Next up, it is a trios match for the AAA Trios Championships. As we have NGD, which is El Caruto, Samson, and Faraso, who are brought to the ring by their cousin, who apparently they are all related to Sin Caras, not Sin Cara, as you guys may think of them. And they defended against Willie Mack, who I do miss in Impact. Maybe we'll see him back sooner than later. And the team of Aramis and Mr. C's Jr. Willie Mack and Mr. C's and Aramis were very, very fast to open it up. Slowed down by NGD. Who honestly did do some dive moves during the match. It did get a little sloppy by the end, including interferences by NGD's cousin, who I guess is training to be a wrestler, and he's getting there, but we'll see about that. Lots of decent back and forth, but not really anything truly mind-blowing. That will come later, don't you worry. But yeah, NGD with their, I believe it was a triple powerbomb-esque move for the pin and the win. So they retained their titles. The match itself was fine, but there was something missing from it. I don't know what it is. It kind of felt like this match was just in cruise control the whole time, which is a shame, but it is what it is. Oh, and before the match even started, we had a promo by AAA Tag Team Champions FTR, pretty much saying, "Oh, we've beaten these guys before, Dragon Lee and Dralistico. We'll talk about them in a second." And basically trying to appoint their own referee, who is, if you watch AAA long enough, knows he's pretty corrupt. So Conan, who is head of talent scouting, comes out, says to the ref, "If you do anything shady, blah, 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 you're suspended." So that'll play into later show. Spoiler alert. Next match, it is a three-way match for the AAA Mixed Tag Team Champions. The champions who were supposed to defend were Ty Conti and Sammy Guevara. However, Ty Conti ended up having a tag team match on Dynamite last night. So they did not make the show. So the titles were vacated. So now competing for the vacated titles were replacement team as Bismo Negro Jr. and Flammer, who are in separate stables. Negro Jr. is in Los Vipers. Flammer is a part of Los Toxicas, I believe their name are. And they had a match against Comandor and the Sexy Star, keep your eye out for a Commander if he's ever on a show you're watching. He's fantastic. And the kind of weird pairing, but kind of makes sense pairing of Octagon Jr. and Lady Shani. Despite the last-minute replacement, this match was actually really good. A lot of high flying. You had the men fighting the women, which is a little bit odd, but it does make sense. It is a mixed tag team title they're competing for. Octagon Jr. with a great big dive over the top rope to take out Abrismo and Commander, which left the women in to face each other. Then the men slowly came back in, hit some big moves, and then I believe it was Abrismo Negro Jr. and Flammer who they hit some kind of tag spot. I forget what it really was for the pin and the win. So your winners and new mixed tag team champions, Abismo Negro Jr. and Flammer. I'm going to give this match a thumbs up. Like, it did have its flaws, but I had a lot of fun with it. Some really great camaraderie between these 6 people. And I'm interested to see how they go from here. Next up, we have the 12-man Copa Mundo Imperial match, which I thought it was going to be a regular battle royal, but it also includes elimination by pinfall or submission, which is kind of interesting. Competitors, we have Pagano, Vampiro, who had a hell of a comeback, Aerostar, Blue Demon Jr., who is the original Blue Demon's child, Nino Hamburguesa, Mr. Iguana, La Diva Xavi, Jesse Clown, Dave the Clown, Panic Clown, and La Parca Negra. There was a spot where I believe it was Mr. Iguana. He got, pied and then confettied by Psycho Circus, which is Blank Clown, Dave the Clown, and Panic Clown. And it was thought to be an elimination early, but then he got back in because, it was only a 2, apparently. Had a couple cool face-offs, including Psycho Circus against Jesse and Savage, who are... I forget their team name, but they're a more exotic... I think it's like Los Exoticas, something like that. I don't know. Then we had a face-off between Blank Clown and Nino Hamburguesa, 2 of the biggest dudes in the ring, and there's nothing like a good hoss fight, and these 2 are some of the biggest hosses down there. And then it comes down to Pagano and Vampiro, 2 guys who have kind of been intertwined with each other as Vampiro reffed a hair versus hair match between Pagano and I forget the dude's name. He's the leader of the Vipers. I honestly forget his name. I'm sorry. And then Pagano goes for a handshake. Vampiro pretty much like, yeah, then we're not friends. We were just an ends to a means. Getting rid of those Vipers for now. Pagano then, they're both on the outside of the ring, not eliminated. Then Pagano throws a table at Vampiro, which was, I'm surprised no one got really hurt there. I am very happy with that. Pagano then gets Vampiro in the ring, hits his finish, 1, 2, 3, and winner of the cup, Pagano. And then post-match he gets a Pagano chant, which was very nice. All right, next up, I believe I missed out on list predictions for this match. I do apologize for that. We have a three-way match for the inaugural La Lavreta Azul Blue Demon Championship, which it's basically the Blue Demon title, which apparently was the creation of Blue Demon Jr., who, Blue Demon is his father. And, yeah, competitors are interesting. You'll have Azael, Ares, sorry, who apparently was briefly trained by the original Blue Demon, which, that's pretty cool. Taurus, big powerhouse dude, former Latin American champion. And Viano 3 Jr., who just saw, I believe it was Viano 4, who lost a mask versus mask match at Triple Mania this past year to Pentagon Jr. So, yeah, a lot on the line. And this was a pretty quick-paced match, even with Taurus in there. Although it was still really, really, really well-paced. Like, Ares and Viano would do the more high-flying stuff. Although Viano did some power moves, too. Including a sick-looking German to Taurus. Taurus with a big old pounce to Ares, which was freaking sick. Ares then gets, it's his finisher on Viano for the 1, 2, 3. So your winner, new Blue Demon champion, Ares. You know what? This was a very, very feel-good match. Something to put a legend on a pedestal while still giving respect to the current crop of talent. I'm going to give this match a thumbs up. It was a lot of fun. It was a little bit shorter than I kind of wanted, but I do understand considering the next couple matches. And, yeah, I enjoyed it. Next match, we got the Tag Team title match for the AAA Tag Team Championships. As Los Hermanos Lee, Dragon Lee, and Dralistico take on FTR, Dax Howard, and Cash Wheeler. And, at first, FTR has the advantage, slows things down a little bit. But then Dragon Lee and Dralistico step things up a whole heck of a lot. They actually hit their finish, had FTR pinned, 1, 2, ref grabbed his hand complaining of cramps. In which, this is why FTR wanted this guy as the ref. Out comes Conan like a house of fire. Pretty much says, yeah, you're suspended. Drags the ref kind of by the ear out of the arena. Which, that was funny as heck. I don't care what you say about that. That's really, really funny. Lee and Dralistico with the advantage for a little bit more. A few more dives to the outside. Lots and lots of near falls. A try at the Shatter Machine for FTR, which gets countered. And then Dragon Lee and Dralistico hit their finish. 1, 2, 3. Winners, Dragon Lee and Dralistico. I'm going to give this match a big thumbs up. It was a lot of fun. Very well paced. All 4 guys have great chemistry with one another. But then comes an interesting announcement from Dragon Lee himself, as he has announced he is going to the WWE. So on Tuesday nights on NXT, look out for Dragon Lee. And I'm excited for that. This might make me get back into NXT again. Which, I haven't seen NXT since the 2.0 rebrand. So it's been a little while since I've watched NXT. So, yeah, fun match. Really unexpected announcement, which I'm kind of excited for. Dragon Lee is legitimately one of the best luchadors out there. And if you only know him from, teaming with Rush and Andrade during the AEW Trios title tournament, you're missing out. The dude's fantastic and is a great signing for WWE. Will we see him in the Rumble? Probably not. But potential to see him on NXT? I'm here for it. Next match, I think, goes on record for being the nuttiest match maybe this year. Maybe not the best match, but definitely one of the craziest. As it's a singles contest for the AAA Mega Championship. As Hijo del Vikingo, who I'm going to tell you right now, keep your eye on this kid. I do believe he's coming up for a U.S. tour pretty soon. So maybe he shows up on Impact. Maybe he shows up on Dynamite. Look out for the kid, because he's fantastic. As he takes on Bandito. That's right, this is where Bandito's been. Putting AAA on his back a little bit. Match starts right away with a lot of high-speed moves from Elio del Vikingo. Bandito actually does a good job keeping up and then kind of slowing down the action a little bit. Although, let's face it, Bandito's a speed demon too. So, these two went like a mile a minute. It was a little hard to keep up, but dang, these two shot every shot against one another. At one point, Bandito was outside the ring. Vikingo was on the top rope, jumped to a trestle, which I believe was a part of an overhang, climbed up a little bit, and did a moonsault from up top that trestle onto Bandito, which that was sick. Another sick spot came with Bandito on the top rope and Vikingo doing a dragon poison rana from the top rope, which I'm sure the highlights of that are all over the internet by now, in which, dang, how do you not kill each other with that? Like, holy heck. At one point, Vikingo does hit the inverted 630, but Bandito kicks out. Bandito then goes for his finisher, which gets countered. Vikingo with, I believe it was an elbow drop, and then another reverse 630 for the pin, the win, and winner, still AAA Mega Champion, El Hijo del Vikingo. Vikingo has had a very underrated reign as Mega Champion, and I hope more of you tune in to see him, because he's one of the most insanely talented people on maybe any roster. Alright, yeah, I'm going to give this 2 thumbs up and my must-watch seal of approval. Alright, that's it from me for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Next time you'll be seeing me is at some point next week. I think I'm going to try to do Monday. I'm going to bring you my predictions for the first big show of the year, Wrestle Kingdom. That's right, New Japan, breaking out the new year, white hot. And I am looking forward to that show. I hope you are too. Let me know what your favorite match from this show was. Let me know your early predictions for not only Wrestle Kingdom, we have Hard to Kill coming up. And then, of course, the big one for WWE, the Royal Rumble. I'll see you guys then. Happy wrestling, everybody. Peace.